right, hello. So today we're going to go through personas, which can be found right here. So personas are how we discuss how an online influence campaign is presenting itself. So when we say persona, we don't just mean that they're creating a virtual representation of a person, but rather that it can be a person, an institution, or a group. So first, let's look at persona legitimacy and the sub-techniques. So here we have authentic persona. So with an authentic persona, that means that the persona presented and the group behind the campaign are the same. So if your local library had a Facebook account which said that they were your local library, that would be an authentic persona. It's not always the case that people use fake identities to contribute to an influence operation. For example, accounts authentically controlled by the Russian embassy have been used to spread false information about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. All right, so next we should look at fabricated persona. So this is a persona that, as far as we can establish, is completely made up. An example would be if the employees at your local library made Facebook accounts saying that they were chupacabras, which, as far as we know, are not real. Many influence operations create accounts associated with people or organizations which don't exist. So DISARM documents use this using fabricated persona right here. All right, so next we have impersonated personas right there, which is when they try to look like they are a particular source. So this can be impersonating governments, individuals, news outlets, really anyone. So some people might interpret impersonate to mean fake, so i.e. somebody pretending to be a journalist when they're not. So we just want to make it clear that it means that an asset is falsely presenting as belonging to another real individual or institution, impersonating them. So, if they say that they are CNN and they copy the web design of CNN, that would be an impersonation. Okay, so next we have parody persona. So this is when they are creating a persona that is entirely meant to be a joke. Um, So no one is meant to take it seriously. I'd highlight that while parody personas are not really harmful, right? It's a joke. They can contribute to information disorder, which is when people mistakenly believe that a parody or parody content is legitimate, which can be a problem. So next, the persona will try to make themselves look legitimate via persona legitimacy evidence. So we have here persona template. So this is where an actor will fill out a number of different accounts according to the same template. So something like always having the same flag emoji, saying where they're from, having a quote, and if each of the accounts has the same sort of template to what they're putting out there in their bios or how they present themselves, then you know that they're using a persona template. Otherwise, presenting personas across platforms can make it so that they look more legitimate. Because if you see the same person on Facebook, X, LinkedIn, you're more likely to think, okay, this isn't like a completely made up person. This is someone who has an online presence in a lot of different places. So finally, with this, we have present persona. So we have 22 sub techniques here. Um, this is meant to capture who they're trying to present themselves as. So if they're trying to say that they are a journalist or they work for an NGO or they're a researcher or they're someone trying to romance the target, um, we don't capture the full range of every possible person that is out there, but we found ones that are particularly common in campaigns that we've seen. All right, so that was personas. Hope that explains it.